Hello Cancer, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your April 2019 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Cancer. Four general energies are on the left. We have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. The overriding energy of the month is the Death card, very beautiful. Top two cards, well actually I'm going to read all these cards together because top two is usually love, romance and relationships. We have the Ace of Rods, or Ace of Wands and Justice. Bottom is supposed to be business, finances, but I've got the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. Feels more like love, home areas. So I'm going to read these four cards together. Or five cards, I should say. Now, I've pulled an Archangel Oracle card, and that is Prosperity, Cancer. And then I've pulled the two healing cards popped out. So the first one is Love. Maybe it's time for love, appreciating love. Loving yourself, loving other people who you care about. Maybe that's what you're trying to achieve. Finding that soulmate relationship or appreciating the relationship that you have. The second one is home. Now I kind of think this might be to do with the justice area side of things. Might be protecting your home, family, having a deeper love through the trials that you've been through. So let's see what the cards say. The Death card, beautiful energy. So we have, it's almost like a knight riding on his horse. It is a skeleton, representing death, waving a flag, the rose representing the beauty of death, the purity of death as well. The white horse represents courage, strength, purity. A lot of white in this card, it talks about this cathartic effect, burning away, letting go of the past, not dissimilar to judgment. The thing with death, it's final, it's not rising from the dead. This is very much about letting go of the past, letting things die that need to die. Could be past relationships, past business associations, past hurts, because you're transforming and nobody escapes death. There's a new day coming. You see the sun rising in the background. There's a new time, a new era, something new coming into your life. And I can see that because we've got, how many? We've got 1, 2, 3 aces. 3 aces I've got in this reading. So there's real chances of new beginnings, new starts, or maybe seeing things in a new light. But I kind of feel new starts, new beginnings for you, certainly with the Death card. Death is transformative, yeah, because it's a renewal. You feel a lighter sense of purpose. You're unloading the past. And in that, you know, when you are renewed with death, this is almost kind of like a time to reset the boundaries, reset limitations that others have placed on you or you have placed on yourself. Reset how you feel, how you love yourself, you know, maybe. How you feel about yourself, how you feel about other people. Resetting those boundaries, being able to question everything and set up your own beliefs, structures, something that suits you. It's a time to wipe clean, wiping the slate clean and moving forward with new hope. So that's the beauty of the transformation. You can become and you can achieve and you can love in whatever way you choose to. But one thing that the angels are telling us that it's a prosperous time that could be coming for you, Cancer. Okay, I'm going to choose these two cards together. I think you've had challenges, maybe on the love front, maybe been deeply hurt in love. I think you've had to work hard to push forward. You might well have been challenged in love. Maybe from somebody else. A relationship could have gone horribly wrong. Somebody else could have come in to challenge your relationship, maybe. Put a spanner in the works. The reason why I'm saying that is because it's a 3. It's a number 3, third-party situation. Could be. I think also whatever this is, you've been deeply hurt, or you were deeply hurt. Could have happened recently, could have happened in the past. And you're trying to move on, but it's been such hard work. And I think you've had to overcome a lot of challenges, and it's just frustrating, it's tiring. You feel like you have to defend yourself. Maybe people aren't seeing the truth of the situation that you're describing. You needed to see this, Cancer. I mean, it was deep hurt, and this can be heartbreak, this can be deep disappointment, upset. You know, and the rain in the background can talk about tears. Deep hurt. And I kind of think it was in a relationship. It could well be the fact that it's somebody who you trusted also. It might be husband, wife, partner. Or it could well be somebody you had a deep connection with, friendship. Somebody that you trusted. And now you're seeing the truth of the situation. The horrible truth of the situation. And it hurt. Maybe you were betrayed by, it could be a friend. This is saying that you're desperately trying to move on. You're desperately trying to rebuild your life. You're desperately trying to push forward, take action. And maybe you had to take action in this situation. Maybe you fought a lot of demons in this situation. I think it's been challenging anyway. The good news is, Cancer. The good news is, Cancer, is that this is the Knight of Wands. He's in search of power. He's in search of desire, his passion. Whatever this situation was, and it could have involved this card potentially, but also this card, the energy means that you're beginning to feel that power, that drive, that determination. You're in search of moving on, and I think there is an opportunity that could arise. I mean, we've got opportunities that could bring self-confidence, passion. It could be an offer, either could be of love, potentially. It could well be in business as well. An opportunity to advance yourself and bring about brand new beginning. Moving on, it could be a job offer, certainly for some of you. This is also about knowing what you want, maybe in love now, finding that passion, that desire, and you're searching for it. And again, I just feel that opportunities are beginning to present themselves to you, or certainly ideas to manifest opportunities, maybe. But the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. Could be a new connection. Pentacles can be linked to relationships, can be linked to childbirth. The Ace of Pentacles can talk about good news, so it's a very positive card to have. It can talk about the beginnings of real material wealth, so an offer of a job opportunity potentially, changing careers, starting your own business. I think you're turning a negative into a positive. I think that certainly for some of you, you're trying to overcome this negativity now and trying to change your life for the better. And this is happening. Transformation with the Death card. This is letting go of the past. This is moving on from this situation. And not allowing it to have a hold over you anymore. I kind of feel in this situation where you were trying to move on, it was holding on to you. It was too much of an effort. And sometimes you have to give yourself time to move forward. Okay, I'm going to start with justice. Let's start with justice. This could be justice being on your side. Yeah, this is justice being on your side. This is very much about truth being on your side. Whatever you've done, whatever actions you've taken, you've done the right thing, I think. There's a real karmic justice that could be happening for some of you. I'm saying that because this sword points to the heavens. It's a sword of truth. But it is manifesting almost kind of like karmic energy. And I think it's saying as you're judged by your actions, so are other people. And even though things may well have been out of balance, you see these scales? They're out of balance at the moment. Justice is right in that balance. And you see this jewel in the crown? This is like the third eye, higher consciousness, knowing the truth, knowing what's happened to you. And just as you're judged by your actions, absolutely as you would expect, other people who have been associated with you, who may well have caused this energy, are also judged by their actions. And there's quite a finality with death being involved. Justice will be carried out. Karmic justice will be carried out. And I'm just pulled now to this. Another side of justice, this, the swords, truth. This is divine justice as well. Yeah. Again, I just feel there's some kind of karmic justice. This is divine energy, very much linking to divine energy with the justice here. Righting wrongs. I definitely think the wrongs will be righted. If it's about divorce, legal contracts, be it at business, be it in a relationship, be it in divorce, separation, maybe with family involved. I'm just looking at the Four of Wands. This is very much about family, the home. You might be fighting over about how to split up assets, that type of thing. Things are working in your favour, most definitely, because you've got two real karmic cards. I think someone's been very underhand. I think you've been challenged, thrown on the back foot. Certainly some of you have been thrown on the back foot. Yeah, and it could well have been to do with a relationship you thought was a soulmate energy. And now I think justice is happening. Truth will come out. The truth will come out, Cancer, for those of you who need to know. You will find that stability, that solidity again. You will find a reason to celebrate. And I think it will be the outcome of justice. Karmic justice or legal justice. Doesn't matter. These two cards definitely talk about karmic justice. So does the Death card, actually. You know, it's cathartic. Yeah, and I also think, there could be, I say this could have been a problem in a relationship that you thought somebody was, you could rely on, somebody who you thought was your soulmate, somebody you thought was there for you no matter what, has caused this disruption, upset, justice coming into the picture. But I also think this energy, the other meaning of this energy is finding somebody new. It can be about finding that soulmate connection. So don't let this situation close off your heart. Find that desire, that passion, what you want to do in a relationship. Again, I think it's spilled over onto the business side of things, but there's an open door of opportunity. You see here? You're moving on. This is moving on. Justice will be served and you'll be the happier for it, most definitely. Either a sense of self, a love of self coming back to you. This can be finding yourself again, finding love in yourself, which is absolutely what this means. Finding a happier home again, most definitely, with the home card. Finding a more prosperous time after you've been successful on the justice front and created a new start, a new beginning. And the Four of Wands. This is about happy home. this is about a reason to celebrate again. I think this is very much linked to the Justice card, so it's a beautiful energy, Cancer. And if that wasn't enough, again, Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands, a chance to be offered maybe a new opportunity. Again, new opportunities might well be presenting themselves after achieving some success, victory. Victory is hard won, but then you get clarity on what you're doing with the rest of your life in love, what you're looking for in love now. I think your heart is still open, Cancer, but I think your version of love may well have changed. You've learnt from the past, and I think you can see real soulmate energy when you see it, you know? There's a real perception around you now. And you know that you find in that desire, that passion, that new start. But I think also it could be a job opportunity, something that you're starting, maybe a new business venture as well. I think this situation has clouded all your businesses, your finances, your love, life. Everything has been shadowed by this, but I think it's going. A new day is dawning. So yeah, it's a beautiful reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great month, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.